Hello friends, welcome to Apex Chess Academy. Today's our topic is when to avoid pushing your kingside pawns. Yes, so in our previous videos we have seen that when to push your kingside pawns, where we have seen that if the center is closed you can easily push your kingside pawns and try to launch an attack on kingside. While today I'll show you the contradictory part, when to avoid kingside pawns. Yes, so today I took a game between very strong grandmasters. Both are about 2600. So it's a heavy battle, heavy champions games. So now let's see d4. Okay, so I just want to show this game in black point of view. So let me flip the board. So okay, d4, knight f6, c4, g6, knight c3, d5, cd5, knight d5, e4, knight c3, bc3, bishop g7. Okay, so this is the main line of the Grunfeld variation, and here if you see the setup, this is a mobile center, so that we already learned in our past videos in types of center. So here's the mobile center, so I won't recommend to attack in this kind of scenario. Let's go through this game. Knight f3, castle, bishop e2. So here if you are checking this line, there are other variations are also possible, like rook b and bishop e3, bishop c4. But okay, let's see this game with bishop e2, c5, which is the normal move here to undermine this center. And the main idea behind this variation from both colors are white just want to play with the central pawns and try to push d5 pawn, while if the end game occurs, normally black's queenside pawns play an important role in the end game. This is what the normal idea. Both have some trumps in this opening. So after c5, white played rook to b1 and black played b6, castle, and now queen to c7. So bishop b7 is more popular here, but okay, let's go to queen c7, bishop e3. Now black played bishop b7, and just white has to defend this e4 pawn with bishop to d3, and now knight d7, queen d2, and now white played rook a d8. So here, okay, rook f d8 also looks very normal, because if you play rook f d8, next move you can just put your another rook on c8. That looks very natural. Yeah. But here, after queen d2, black played rook a d8, bishop g5, and now queen to d6. Very strange looking move, yeah. But okay, here knight e5 is also possible, where after knight e5, knight into e5, bishop into e5. Now this d4 pawn is weak, and once white goes for say d5 here, you can just play bishop h7, king h1, and bishop e5. But white has a tremendous attacking ideas after f4 and bishop g7, and probably either c4 or f5, with a very good compensation for white. Okay, so knight e5 was possible but not clear. Okay, so black played queen to d6, and now rook bd1. Now black played cd6, cd4, cd4, and now rook to c8. And now you see, just because of this rook a d8, black has to again waste tempo with rook to c8. Okay, now white played queen to e2. So basically, with this queen to e2, white is stopping e5. Otherwise, here black may play e5 next move, because now this rook is out of this pin, and so black can play e5 to occupy the c5 square for the knight. But here white played queen e2, so he stops e5, because now if e5, then bishop to b5 with a stunning threat here. So of course black will not play e5 here, and black played h6, bishop to e3, and now black played queen to a3. So queen is very annoying on a3, which keeps pressure on a2 pawn, d3 bishop. So here queen a3, and now here there are normal moves like e5, but e5 means black can just play bishop to d5 and further put pressure on a2 pawn. Bishop c1 is also possible, but here white choose h4. So normally this kind of wing attack or the flank attack should be made by either a center break or um, uh, some queen side initiative. If you break queen side or the center break, you have some ideas to penetrate with queen side. But here already queen side is open and the center break is difficult. But this setup, this center is known as a mobile center where black's pieces are also very active. So this kind of flank attack is really very difficult. So here after h4, even black can consider the move like knight to f6, and the idea is to penetrate either with the knight g4 or the e4 pawn is also hanging. So knight f6 looks a decent alternative, and after say bishop to c1, just queen a4, which looks very decent. But okay, in game, black choose e6 here, and now knight d2. So white's intention might be e5 and knight to e4 to exploit either this juicy squares on d6 or f6. So black played knight f6. So if white goes for e5, black will achieve either knight g4 or knight d5. So both have some trumps. And now knight c4 and queen to e7. So now you see this h4 move actually didn't put pressure in black's camp. In fact, that h4 pawn looks weak rather than a strength. This e4 pawn is also weak. And this just happened because of activity. Because center is not closed, and that's why this is. I mean, black has some activity, and all the pieces are taking like e4 pawn is weak, h4 pawn is weak, and so it's not easy for white to launch an attack here. Okay, so here white goes for f3, and black played rook to c7. So black's idea is just to double on c5. So it's a very cool play by black. So just next move, black is going to double his rooks on c5, and here still rook c1 or bishop c1 might be possible, but here white choose g4. Yes, so um, black played rook d8. So still rook f c8 is also possible, but I don't like this g4 move. We'll see the point behind this move. So now queen to f2. So white still struggling how to launch an attack. So after queen to f2, and here actually in game black played bishop to a6. But in fact, in this position, black can even try a wonderful move like bishop to e4. Yes, so this is just happened because of mobile center, right? So here after bishop into e4, f into e4, because bishop into e4 is simply made by rook c4, so f e4, and now knight into g4. Still the queen is under attack, so queen has to move. Now knight into e3. Now you cannot take it back with the queen because of this bishop into d4, and say if knight into, then rook into d4, and now you see all diagonals files are open, second rank is weak, just this a7 g1 diagonal is weak, 8 h1 diagonal is weak. So black has tremendous play. So already black took 3 pawns for the piece, and all the remaining 3 pawns are scattered weak, and as white has to take care about lots of diagonals files, and say if after h5, then we can just play rook to c5 with a crushing attack. So this is of course a very good idea to thrust with bishop to e4 here on move number 24. This is just again, you just keep in mind then where is when there is a mobile center or the dynamic center, you should not push your kingside pawns, right? So let's still go back to the game because still black played an interesting choice rather than bishop e4. He played bishop to a6. So still we'll see. It's really difficult for white to launch an attack. So after bishop to a6, white played knight e5, bishop d3, rook into d3, and say after rook into d3, black played knight to d7. Now, what is the point of knight to d7? Because knight on e5 is a very active piece, and whenever opponent is pushing his pawns, you should exchange the attacking pieces when you are on a defender side. So here the defender should play knight to d7, exchange that knight as well, and go into heavy piece endgame because white has already weakened his second rank, lots of diagonals. So here after knight to d7, knight d7 and queen d7. Now you see there are lots of pressure on this d4 pawn, this d file or c file. This d4 pawn is weak because of this bishop as well. So here I would like to play this position as black, of course. Now rook f d1 and queen to a4, just eyeing on a2 pawn as well and d4 pawn as well. So now rook 1 d2 and rook c d7. So now just black want to push his queen side pawns further to put pressure on queen side as well. So now white played d5 to just make a pass pawn in the center. So this is what the general idea in Grunfeld as white. So just takes ed5 and rook d6, just controlling the blockading square. And here bishop f4 is not possible because of queen on a4. So now white played queen to f1 and black played queen to a5 to put pressure on d5 pawn. So now white is forced to play queen to d1 and black played bishop to c3. Just penetrate the rook on d2 so that you can simply win this d5 pawn. And once this bishop f4 comes, just come back with rook 6 d7, and after rook c2, just rook into d5. This is what the trick is, because you cannot take rook into c3 because d1 queen is hanging, and if rook into rook, then rook into rook, and again you have to move your queen somewhere, and after queen to e2, just king h7, and black is simple a pawn up, and still white's king is very weak. So king g2, bishop e5, queen e4, and still you see black's idea is very clear. Black just want to eliminate all the minor pieces from the board so that his king remains weak for the rest of the game. So bishop e5, queen e4, and just bishop into f4, king e2 and king g7. So black is a pawn up, still the second rank is weak, king h3, and here black had played a tremendous move g5. So just queen e4 and queen to b5, just penetrate with this one. And this is what happened because of this pawn push on king side. So now black succeed to exploit this king side pawn weaknesses. So after hg, a4 and queen to d7. So now white is ready to exploit with d5, maybe sometimes even queen d6 and queen to h6 as well. So now rook c7, queen d6. Okay, of course, white won't like to go. Black just don't like to go in queen ending, where white has some chances to hold. While it's better to keep rook and queen, major pieces, to exploit this weak king on h3. So after rook is on, queen d6, queen c2, and just rook to d2. Immediately finish the game because now queen h2 is a threat. Wonderful game by Kamsky Gata. This was played in 1994, and we have seen that in mobile center it's really difficult to launch an attack. So keep in mind, whenever you have close center, you can push your pawns. Whenever you have mobile center or the dynamic center, you should not push your kingside pawns. Hope you have liked my video. If you want to see this video in a game format, visit my website apexchess.academy. Thank you very much.